Hello, everyone. We're standing here today at World Hydrogen Week, organized by World Hydrogen Leaders. This event is in Copenhagen this year. My name is Johann Wiebe from Hydrogen Standard, and I'm standing here today with Siyu Wang from LONGi. Welcome, Sue.
Thank you.
Well, it's great to have you. LONGi, a long-standing history in the solar market, obviously, a very well-known brand. So I guess the question would be, why did you guys move into the hydrogen market? But before we do so, maybe let's do a little bit of an introduction first. Who's LONGi and what is your role in the business?
Sure. So first of all, my intro. So I'm Siyu Wang. I'm in charge of business development activities for LONGi Hydrogen. I'm based in Europe, so my responsibility areas is in Europe. And LONGi is the largest solar PV manufacturer worldwide. We are standing in this industry for the past 24 years. Today, we're also moving into the green hydrogen business.
Thank you. That gives me an excellent opportunity to rephrase the question we sort of talked about or mentioned before. Rich history in solar. Why did LONGi decide to go into the green hydrogen market?
Yeah. Well, as you know, we've been exploiting the solar energy for the past years, and then we've always been do this thinking of why we should, how we should make most of the solar energy. So hydrogen became to one of the options that we studied, and we also realized that many of the industries have problems of electrification. And there's also a strong part that cannot be electrified and needs to use hydrogen as a pathway to decarbonize the industries. So that's the main reason we want to get into the business. We want to make the most use of the solar energy, and we thought that the combination and the synergy that we could create with both solar and green hydrogen would be the solution to the industry.
Sounds like a very good point, and often also mentioned in the sort of the development of green hydrogen. Can you tell us a little bit about the technology that you use to sort of create the hydrogen and why you have chosen for that?
Today, we're fully focused on the alkaline pressurized technology. It's a very mature technology, has been adopted and industrialized in China for the past 20 to 30 years. So the main reason we adopted this technology is because of its maturity, and we also think it would be a good fit for the large-scale deployments.
Okay, talking about large-scale deployment, reflecting maybe a little bit on sort of the dynamics of the market and the green hydrogen market. What is sort of your view?
Yeah. We all perceive that the market has already passed its embryonic stage and entered into a market with long-lasting momentum, and this is a very positive side. Well, the downside is that it still has a long way until it's to reach its full maturity. So there are challenges about mainly the cost. We are talking about many different ways to get the LCOH, which is basically the cost of hydrogen, get this cost down. And to tackle and to address this challenge, there are different approaches. Well, we do within LONGi, we have our own approaches, and this is mainly focused on how we develop our own product of electrolyzers.
Do we want to delve a little bit in the specifics of the cost if we break them down into capex and opex? Is there anything that you can add to that?
Yeah. Well, we are not a project developer, but from the supply standpoint, we do have some insights about the ways to bring the cost down. From CapEx, actually, we are starting already with a standardized 5 megawatt electrolyzer system. So based on this 5 megawatt, we think we could quickly ramp up to 10, 40, 100 megawatts. This is a good way with the economy of scale to bring the CapEx down. And then on the OPEX side, we're focusing on improving the energy efficiency of our electrolyzer system. And basically, we have keep optimizing our different design of the electrolyzer stack on the key components like the membrane and on other components on the balance of plant. Ways to optimize the energy efficiency and then to bring the LCOH down.
So, looking at sort of the various challenges in the markets, and that you also addressed in some of the answers, what are the solutions that LONGi brings to the table?
So today we're working on 5 factors. First factor would be the reliability, because reliable solution is the way to get your projects bankable. And we've accumulated a lot of experience of running electrolyzers and operating the system. So we get the reliability on the side, and also we have to get the efficiency works. So everything we talk about, how to bring down the cost, this is how we work on the efficiency side. And then we have a scalable system. That means we can get the system to accommodate large-scale deployments in the future. And then also important factor, which is the safety. We work a lot on the safety factors so that we can have constantly safety operating plant around the electrolyzers. And the last but not least is about the deliverability and the operability. This is how we get the performance over the long-term, let's say, operation, and really get those project developers and every key stakeholders be assured that you will have the good technology, and then you will have a sustainable, economically viable solution along the project lifecycle.
Excellent, great stuff. Siyu Wang from LONGi, thank you very much.
Thank you.